how did you learn about this project?
Well, actually, I was introduced to it by my boss. She told me that she's friends with Eric, I think, and she's like, oh, I guess because I don't know why she sees that I like art and stuff like that. She decided she's like, oh, might be good at it. But I never really took photography ever in my life. It was just like typical, oh, take a picture of the Christmas, like the cake or the Christmas tree, whatever, But this is actually my first time ever.
And how did you learn to use a camera? And
well, I actually had some, I don't know what you call them, sensei kind of like people that would help me take like like this, mentors. Actually, like, oh, this angle might be good, but they actually like let me do whatever I wanted. So I guess it was that's why it was like my photography as well as like everybody else's.
That's cool. And do you think you plan to maybe take more pictures in the future and develop a career?
Absolutely. I really liked it. Before I think, photography, okay, they're trying to make it look cool. Now that, but there might actually be meaning after, meaning behind the picture kind of a thing. Like I never thought I would be capable of taking anything that was actually decent for someone to look at. So I would totally be like pro photography in the future.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Baylor.
You're totally welcome.
So how did you hear about this project?
Well, I go to this club called the YWCA, and then Eric came over there to like give us like a little bit of like photography and everything, and then I started to like it and everything, and then I guess he like chose me for this project, so I decided to go on and take it and everything, the opportunity.
And how did you feel after you finished it?
I felt good because it was kind of like a change in life and how you see it.
Oh. And do you think you plan to take more pictures soon?
Yeah, I would like to.
What kind of camera did you use?
I use a regular digital at first, and then I use fish lens. And then after we use fish lens, we use I forgot what they're called. But they're regular, and we had to move them. But the thing is, I never used a big camera.
A big camera before.
The only thing I've always used was a digital camera. So it was like a good experience for me to use fish lens. I love the fish lens.
So all these pictures you have here are taken with a fish lens or just some?
No.
None of them?
Only one. I don't know. And then after he saturated it for the bright color.
Oh, okay. And how did you get to know about this project?
Because I work with Ultimate.
With what?
Ultimate Health Services.
Okay.
It's for teens, and he's connected to my boss. So he asked for a couple girls, and I heard about it, and I was baptized on Olvera Street.
Oh,
so
okay.
my mom's like, why don't you just do it? Because I didn't remember it, so I was like, why don't I just come? And I have a little brother, so he got to do the memories that I couldn't do. So I brought him, and it was like the family came together, and it actually brought us together. So it was like good experience with photography, and like I brought my little brother to see it.
Okay, and do you plan to
do the next project
or to do more photography? You like that as a career?
I want to travel. I want to travel. Before I die, I want to go to every state.
To every state?
Every state.
Wow.
And I want to do photography and life, animals, Africa, everything. That's what I want.
Oh, well, that's very nice. That's cool. How did you learn about this project?
I'm a student at Venice Arts Gallery down Lincoln Boulevard, and Eric, I guess, tutor, or he was one of the mentors there to help us, guide us with certain projects, and I met him in there. He saw some of my work and asked me if I wanted to work in this project to save Olvera Street.
Did you take pictures before? Did you use a camera before?
Yeah, my mom was a journalist, so I knew about the whole idea of photography since birth. So I've been working on it in school for about 5 years now, and I'm trying to work as a photographer for Thrasher magazine, or just to get my work out there.
Oh, cool. So you're definitely gonna pursue photography after you finish school.
Doing my best.
Oh, that's nice. And how was the whole experience in Olvera Street?
It was great, actually. I got to know people here. I got to understand how their lives is, and that it's not easy to work here and try to make a living when you're being taxed so highly for working. And I don't think it's fair for them to have their homes taken away and their jobs just because they want to build housing and buildings here.
So did you get not only to take photos, but you got to talk to people in the street?
Through photography, you can develop your people skills and talking to people. So I developed that idea.
That's important because you have to maybe like tell people, hey, can I take a picture of you and be simpática?
Yeah, you will get the classic no's, but eventually you'll get a yes, and then you'll get the chance to take a great photo out of a person.
Yes, that's cool.